Let's stand up.
Let me tell you, she's
Hold your shaky egg. Ready? Here we go. Today that's not yellow. If you have a green egg, if you have a purple egg, if you have a red egg, who's got red? It's in the bucket. Do you have a red egg?
No.
You have a red egg? How about blue? Who's got a blue egg? Good job, good job. Who's got orange? That was red.
He thought it was too.
Oh. You gonna put your egg in the bucket? You gonna give it up? Here, in here. Put your egg in there.
There we go. Good job. That's it here. You did so good.
All right. We're gonna do our alphabet. What's the first letter of the alphabet?
A.
A. What's the last letter?
Z.
Z. What is that letter?
B.
No, this one right here.
C.
A C. What letter is that? S.
S.
What letter is that one?
N.
No,
W.
W. That's right. Look, there's the M and there's the W. A W is an upside down M. How about that one? What's this one?
J.
J. You guys are so smart. Ready?
I'm not.
Oh, yeah, you are. You're smarter than you think.
I can't do it. I know how to do. No. A, B, C, D, A, N.
It's Z. This one is X. See, it's not the last. It's right there. Z is the last one. So we're going to start with A and we're going to end with Z. Are you ready? A, B, C. I'll sing it by myself. You have to help me sing.
I did.
I know you know the song. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Good job. Give yourself a pat on the back. You're smart. This time we're going to count. We're going to use our fingers, so wiggle them out. Here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me a wave. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me a double wave. Good job, good job. Okay, we're going to do it in Spanish this time. What's 1 in Spanish? See, I told you you were smart. Here you go. You ready?
No, I'm not smart at the end.
Oh, you're not smart about the end part, just the beginning?
Yeah, because I think that every time when I sing my ABCs, I think X is the last that I hear. X. Right. I got a Spider-Man shirt.
You do. Here we go. You ready? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Give me a wave. Seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. Good job. Let's do it one more time. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna make you say it, and I'll say it after you. What is that? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. Man, you guys are so smart. Double pat. And a squeeze. Oh, that feels good. I love squeezing myself. Oh, let's see what we're doing today. Ooh, we're going to talk about November. Guess what Saturday is? Saturday is the best day of the whole year. That's when we get that extra hour of sleep back.
Sleep back.
Yeah, the time is going to change on Saturday, and that hour that they took away from us in the spring is coming back too.
I don't know. I don't like it at all.
Sometimes that happens to my
It does. This book is called In November. What is that? It's a mouse.
It takes us weeks.
In November, the earth is growing quiet. It is making its bed, a winter bed for flowers and small creatures. The bed is white and silent. What's the bed made out of? What's white outside? What did it do last night? Oh, it's made out of snow. And much life can hide beneath its blanket. In November, the trees are standing all sticks and bones. Without their leaves, how lovely they are. Spreading their arms like dancers, they know it is time to be still. So what do the trees do in the winter? What do they look like? What happened to all the leaves?
Maybe he pulled off.
All the leaves fell off?
Yeah.
Because it's cold now. It's starting to get cold now.
Yeah, that's what happens every time when I see my grandkids. They always freeze and then the leaves come off when it's snowing.
Do you like
What's
snow?
happening? Is it going to be a storm?
Do you like snow?
I like building snowman.
You do?
One
And
time we
I have to do it at my house all by myself. There's not even anybody there to help.
Yeah, we built a snowman that was the size of the house.
Wow, that's a big snowman. In November, some birds move away and some birds stay. The air is full of goodbyes and well wishes. The birds who are leaving look very serious. No silly spring chirping now. They have long journeys and must watch where they are going. So some birds fly away for the winter. Where do they go?
To the bed.
They don't go to bed. They fly where it is what?
Warm.
Warm, that's right. So they fly south. Some birds stay for the winter. Oh, what kind of bird is
But
that?
I think the poor birds only go to a bird field to when it's snowing.
Mm-hmm.
Bird field.
They go south in the winter. What kind of birds are those? What? Not a robin.
I think
Not a blue jay. What color are they?
wait.
Red.
Yeah, orange jay and a red jay.
That was a very good guess, but the answer is incorrect. This is a red bird or a cardinal. And this is a red bird or a cardinal. But this one is the male or the boy. And this one,
Maybe this is a woodpecker.
it's not a woodpecker. I'm telling you, it's a cardinal. Okay. This one's a cardinal too, but this one's the girl. The boy is red and the girl is red too, but not as red. She's kind of an orangey color. The staying birds are serious too, for cold times lie ahead, hard times. All berries will be treasures. In November, animals sleep more and the air is chilly and they shiver. What kind of animals are those?
Cows and horses.
Yeah, where do they live?
At the farm.
Yeah, they live on a farm. Oh, look at that. What is that?
That's chickens.
A whole pile of cats.
A pile of cats.
Cats pile up in the corners of barns. Why are they all piled together?
Because to make them warm.
Yeah, it keeps them warmer when they pile up together like that.
Yeah.
I would like to go to someone's house and pet all those
One
cats.
time there was a big mount and heart also, but she killed all of our baby cats.
Oh, sometimes that happens. You never know.
Girl, and she also killed my favorite cat.
No, that's not.
You
That
know what
stinks.
one? It's Tiger.
Oh, here we go. Mice pile up under logs and bees pile up in deep, earthy holes. So look what the bees went. Where did the bees go? Yeah, they dug holes and they went underground where it's warmer. And the mice did too. They're underneath the leaves and stuff. And dogs lie before the fireplace. Why are the dogs laying in front of the fireplace? Yeah, because it's warm. In November, the smell of food is different. It is an orange smell, a squash and a pumpkin smell, and it tastes like cinnamon and can fill up the house in the morning, can pull everyone from bed in a fog. Food is better in November than any other time of the year. In November, people are good to each other. They carry pies to each other's homes and talk by crackling wood stoves, sipping mellow cider. What kind of party do you have when you go and there's a bunch of people there and you have turkey?
Oh.
What is that? What holiday is that?
We don't have the party because maybe it's
You do.
maybe
He's been dying to tell me that cat story. I was talking about his cats. What holiday do we have in November, towards the end of November? And we have turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy. What is it? What holiday is that? Thanksgiving. Look, they travel very far on a special November day just to share a meal with one
Yeah,
another.
but we don't because we travel to our grandma and grandpa.
And do you have turkey there?
Yes.
So it's Thanksgiving. You go and eat with your family.
One time that happened to us.
Okay.
We don't have just left.
Leave up lost control. Okay, wait, let me finish reading this book. And to give thanks for their many blessings, for the food on their tables and the babies in their arms. And then they travel back home. Do you think it's warm or cold?
Cold.
Yeah, it looks cold.
But it's warm.
They're wearing hats and things.
No, it's warm.
No, it's not. It's snow. Look.
Yeah, but
In November.
outside.
Oh, inside it's warm, but outside it's cold. In November, at winter's gate, the stars are brittle. The sun is sometimes friend, and the world has tucked her children in with a kiss on their heads till spring. Because, man, it's cold out in the winter time. If you go outside tonight, it's going to be really cold because there's not going to be very many clouds out. It's going to get really cold out. Okay,
Oh, wait.
listen.
That is good.
Come up here and get a thing of spiders.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Cheers. You're welcome.
Bye.
Damon, back it up a little bit. Just a little bit. There you go. That's better.
Okay, lay them out so you can see them.
Purple. I mean,
Look, I made a spider web. So I wasn't very good at it.
you're so good at them.
Thanks.
Orange.
Appreciate your praise. How many do you have?
Red.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, you got one.
How many do you have?
You know who this is.
Those are yours. Yeah, because he's got a green and a yellow. How many you have?
Yellow.
Count them, Damon.
Oh, I have 7.
Green. That's all.
Count them.
Cow.
How many you have?
Cow.
What you missing?
Count, Damon.
Purple.
1,
yellow,
2, 3,
green,
4, 5,
orange,
6. There's 6.
How come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I have 6. Hey,
You
I
froze
did not
last
eat
night.
any trick or treat candy this morning, so I'm not on my game.
You're still cold from last night.
Yes.
Froze my brain.
You got 6.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
I have 6.
1. Okay.
Everyone got 6.
You have 6? Okay. One little spider went out to play on a spider web one day. He had so much enormous fun that he called for the yellow spider to come. Find your yellow spider.
Huh.
Nope. You were close. You had it the first time. Yep. Got it? Put your yellow spider in there.
Mine landed on his face.
You ready? 2 little spiders went out one day on a spider web to play. They had so much enormous fun that they called for the purple spider to come. Where's your purple?
Purple. 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 Purple.
3 little
I landed
spiders
on.
went out one day on a spider web to play. They had such enormous fun that they called for the blue spider to come. Four.
The red one's yours too.
Yeah, the red ones. 4 little spiders went out one day on a spider web to play. They had such enormous fun that they called for the red spider to come. Stepped on my feet every single time. Okay. 5 little spiders went out one day on a spider web to play. Just so you know, I change the words every time I sang it. They had such enormous fun, they called for the green spider to come.
Green spider.
6 little spiders went out one day on a spider web to play. They had such enormous fun, they called for the
Yellow spider.
nope,
Orange spider.
orange spider to come. Orange. Good job.
Orange.
This book, one of my favorites, says those darn squirrels. Do you have squirrels at your house?
Yeah, sometimes they go and walk and we stuff from.
You do. It says out on the outskirts of town, at the edge of the forest, there was a little old house. The only thing older than the little old house was the man who lived in it, Old Man Fookwire. Old Man Fookwire was so old that when he sneezed, dust came out. He was also a grump. What's it mean if you're grumpy? What's that mean if you're grumpy?
That means you. I don't know.
Are you grumpy today? Are you
No.
happy today?
Yeah.
You are. When you're grumpy, you're grouchy. Sometimes I get grumpy when I get tired.
Yeah.
He hated pie. Who hates pie? He does. He hated puppies. Mom, goodness.
Why I like puppies?
Yeah, well, he
They're so cute.
he was grumpy. The only thing he liked was birds. All summer long, the old man painted pictures of the birds that visited his backyard. There were whirly birds and bonga birds and baba birds and yaba birds. Even a rare flugel bird came by once or twice. Bookwire's paintings weren't very good, but the birds never said anything. Oh man, what's he got hanging in his tree?
Birds.
Bird feeders. Look at all those bird feeders. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bird feeders. When the air turned crisp and the leaves began to change colors, the old man grew sad. He knew that soon the birds would fly south for the winter, as they did every year, and that he would be lonely. Then he had an idea. If he fed the birds, maybe they would stick around. So old man Fookwire built beautiful bird feeders and put them up all around his backyard. He filled the feeders with delicious seeds and berries, and soon birds came from all over the forest just to eat in the old man's yard. But the birds weren't the only ones who liked the bird feeders. Who else liked the bird feeders? Oh, the squirrels did too. Not many people know this, but squirrels are the cleverest of all the woodland creatures. In fact, they're fuzzy little geniuses. They can make a house out of a tree, a bed out of a bunch of leaves, and a box kite out of twigs, dirt, and squirrels' spit. Oh, they use spit to make a box kite.
Yeah, they spit on.
They are also excellent at math.
Wow. How good are they?
Look at them. Winter was fast approaching, and the squirrels needed to gather as much food as they could get. So they decided to take some of the bird food. What did they do to the bird feeders?
Break them.
They did. They cut them out of the trees and took all the seeds out. The birds were not happy. Neither was Old Man Fookwire. When he discovered what had happened, he shook his old man fist and yelled, "Those darn squirrels!" He wasn't very happy at all, was he? Who's he mad at? The squirrels. He filled up the feeders again, but this time he hung them from a clothesline. Then he went back inside, confident that the squirrels would no longer be able to get to the seeds and berries. Do you think the squirrels are going to be able to get up there to get the bird seed?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you think they're going to get up there?
A tree.
They're going to climb up the post, I bet. But the squirrels were determined. They devised a plan, and this time they took all the food from the bird feeders. How did they get to the bird feeders?
By a tree.
Yeah, they all climbed on the end of the tree, and the more that were on the tree bent over and over and over and over until they reached all the way to the bird feeders. They took all the seeds out.
Why did he have to do that?
Well, that's how they got to the bird feeders that he hung on the clothesline.
Why did he want them? Why did he want to get all the bird feed?
Why do they want all the bird food?
I don't know.
It's getting winter time. What do they have to do to prepare for winter?
Get that.
Yeah, they have to get fat, and
I don't know.
they have to hide food in their nest for the winter. So they're looking for extra food to put away. The birds were furious. "Harumph, harumph, harumph," yelled the bonga bird. "Those darn squirrels!" yelled Old Man Fookwire. "Yum," said the squirrels. Look at them.
Fat.
Yeah, they are. What are they full of?
Bird.
Birdseed. Now it was Old Man Fookwire's turn to devise a plan. He went to the general store to get supplies. He bought lasers and clamps, and he bought wires and springs. He bought all sorts of tools and built a veritable fortress around his bird feeders. Then he refilled them very carefully. Look, he put traps all around so it would catch the squirrels. Na 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 na, snorted the flugel bird. You think the squirrels are going to be able to get in there and get the bird seed? The squirrels stayed up all night working out their strategy. They drank cherry cola and ate salt and vinegar chips to help them stay awake. Finally, they had it. The perfect plan. They put on their tiny helmets and prepared to launch themselves into the air. Excuse me. Over the fence, between the lasers, and onto the bird feeders. So they're going to shoot themselves in the air.
Why do they want to get fat again?
Well, they have to be fat. And what do they have to store in their nest? Extra what? Yeah. So they want more food. So the first squirrel misfired and hit a tree. So they shot him through the air. Splat. And you hit the tree. Seems like I should get a picture of that. Oh, goodness. Look. They built a lever.
Oh,
Lever.
A lever. Okay.
No.
I knew it was a lever.
No,
A big catapult.
Look, a catapult. One of the squirrel's going to sit on that end, and this one's going to drop something on that end, and it's going to shoot it in the air, and he's going to fly through the air, and he's going to land on the bird feeders and catch and get the bird seed. Okay? So the first one flew through the air, splat into the tree. The second squirrel went too high and landed right into a paint bucket. The third squirrel sailed clear over the house. The birds laughed and laughed. They each had one last delicious mouthful of seeds and berries from the old man's feeders, and then they flew south for the winter, just as they did every year. "Buzz," said the flugel bird. So all the birds were going to leave anyway. After the birds left, Old Man Fookwire was lonely, just as he was every year. He fixed himself some cottage cheese and pepper, his favorite snack, but he was still lonely. When he looked out the window, the squirrels could tell that he wasn't happy. "Go away," shouted the old man. "I don't like you squirrels." He's grumpy. The squirrels held a meeting deep inside a large tree. They decided to give the old man a present to make up for taking the seeds and the berries. Now, not many people know this, but squirrels are not only fuzzy little geniuses, they also collect just about anything they find on the ground. These squirrels had a vast stockpile of spectacular junk to choose from. But what would Fookwire like? Bottle caps? Popsicle sticks? Postage stamps? Finally, they had it. The perfect present. What do you think they're going to give him?
Oh, the bird.
The bird? Let's see. The squirrels stacked all of their loose change on Old Man Footwire's doorstep. Look, they gave him all the money they had. There were dimes and pennies, and there was nickels and quarters. There was even a few tokens from Coco's arcade. It all added up to $47.36, plus a few rounds of skee-ball. "Maybe you squirrels aren't so bad," Fookwire said when he found the coins, "but I still like birds better." This gave the squirrels another idea. They raided their junk collection again and got to work. When Old Man Fookwire woke up the next morning, he was amazed to see that the birds had returned. Did the birds come back? What are those? What are they dressed up like? Birds. But wait, those things weren't birds. They were squirrels in disguise. "Great googly moogly," said Old Man Fookwire. "This will make quite a painting." He ran outside and took down the lasers and the wires and the spring-loaded trapeze. He turned all the bird feeders into squirrel feeders. Then he painted till his brush ran out of bristles. He painted the squirrels because they were dressed up like birds. The squirrels were so overjoyed, they had a party inside Old Man Fookwire's house. "Those darn squirrels," said Fookwire, and he shook his old man fist and smiled. You think it's a good idea for squirrels to have a party inside your house?
No.
Have you ever had a squirrel in your house?
Yeah.
You have?
A dead one.
Oh, a dead one?
Yeah, in the fridge
Oh.
and on the stove.
That's alive.
Oh.
That's gross.
So listen, I want to put your cushions away, and then we're gonna wash our hands before we sit down at the table, okay? Because we're gonna frost and decorate some cookies.
Yeah, if you don't do that, that means gross cookies.
Yeah, you have germs on your hands, and you don't want to do that, okay?